Hello, my name is Brian Richter with the Sterling Heights Fire Department, and today I have Eric McKenzie with me, and we're going to talk about some fire safety tips along with checking your smoke alarms.
The first thing we're going to talk about is fire safety in the kitchen. One thing you want to remember is you want to keep any combustibles away from your stovetop or your cooking areas so those don't catch fire. If you do have a vent fan or an exhaust fan, you want to make sure it's operating properly, clean, and also that it's vented to the outside. You want to watch your pots and pans and also make sure that you have a fire extinguisher within reach.
Thank you, Eric. Those are some great safety tips for the kitchen. I brought you back in here into our dorm, our sleeping area, to talk to you about smoke alarms and having good sleep habits. You want to be able to test your alarm every month to make sure that it's functioning correctly, as well as every 6 months, changing out your batteries. If the unit, the smoke alarm itself, is older than 10 years, you want to replace the whole unit. They currently manufacture a 10-year sealed lithium smoke detector, where the battery and the unit are good for 10 years. While I have you back in the dorm and our sleeping area, talk to you about if you use any kind of portable space heating equipment. If you do use any portable space heating equipment, you want to make sure you have a clear space of 3 feet around that unit. As well, and when you go to sleep at night, you want to make sure you power all your equipment down. When you're in your room, you want to make sure you have 2 exits out, either by window or by a door. Once you're out of the building, you want to have a good meeting place. It can be a tree, a light pole, your next door neighbor's front porch. Once you're out of the home, you never want to go back in.
Thank you, Brian. Those are some great tips. And now we're going to talk about some electrical safety. The one thing that you're going to want to remember is with any of your major appliances, such as your microwave, your fridge, your washer, your dryer, those need to be plugged directly into a wall receptacle. You do not want to use an extension cord for that. Another thing is any of your light fixtures in your home, if you look at the base where you screw the light in, there's going to be a sticker that tells you the maximum wattage of the light bulb that's allowed to go in there. When you put the light bulb in, make sure that you do not exceed the maximum wattage. Another thing you want to remember about extension cords is they're not a permanent point to plug things into. You don't want to run them under carpets, you don't want to run them under area rugs because it can create an unsafe situation. Another thing to remember is any of your heat-producing appliances, such as your microwave or your coffee maker, you only want to have one heat-producing appliance plugged into an electrical outlet at a time. We also want to talk really quickly about some safety in the garage as far as your flammable liquids. As far as gasoline, you want to make sure that it's stored in an appropriate red container, and then when you're not using it, that it's stored in a safe, secure location away from your children.
Those are some great tips, Eric. Thank you. If you'd like to complete your own home safety checklist, we have some great ideas online.
And remember, October is Fire Safety Month. Thank you very much for watching.